Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yessik Ziiq here again today, and I was about to waste 2,000 gold. I'm gonna actually spend it on a bit of HP, and that's pretty much all I can afford. I have all the runes that I can currently equip, or that I currently want to equip anyways. 5 runes total. Indeed. So I'm just gonna carry on. Unfortunately, I have to give a fair amount of money to the Terran, but I'm not sure if I could have afforded anything anyways. Whoa, that was a weird little glitch there. So, Shinobi, advantages. You move faster, you are much stronger, you do 129 damage a hit, which is pretty much currently equivalent to what the Assassin does on a critical hit. It doesn't stay that way for very long. Well, given the entirety of the game, which is infinite anyways. I'm pretty sure it's... oh, fuck, I really should have been able to do that. Yeah. Nihog is what I'm trying to say there. Oh, that was an easy 30 HP. Probably 40. I'm assuming that's a Doombus. I have no reason to assume that, but it's never stopped me in the past. Just grows over time, like bigotry. There we go. Lovely. Got a fair amount of gold here. And also a fair amount of HP. I guess as the Shinobi, you might as well explore whatever the hell you come across as soon as you come across it, because almost the entire game is just as easy as the entire rest of the game. I say immediately as I take damage in this section of the game because it's slightly harder. Damn, it's times like this I wish I was a midget. No offense to any midgets. Well, I'm not sure. I just listed one of the few advantages of being a little person, I guess is the politically correct way of saying it. Although I've never really understood that, because to me, midget sounds like a medical condition, and little person sounds like an insult. I know that is not how some people consider it, but it sounds like you're less than a person if you're a little person. You're like a child. And if you're a midget, you just have a condition. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. Probably being highly politically incorrect here. And naming things that are not my business. Oh god, okay. Probably could have done that much better. Took 40 damage, even though I really shouldn't have, but there will be more rooms where I can make up for that fairly easily. Just wasn't expecting to dodge a matrix the second I entered that room. I will go there, but it appears that there's an entrance from here as well, so I might as well explore the left first so I don't have to come back and backtrack only to see one room. Take no damage. Okay, that was a poor start. Lovely. Sky Rune, that is hovering ability, and I'm pretty sure I can just land directly on there. Indeed. Again, I'm mostly just doing this so I can farm for fairy runes. I know it's boring and that I probably should do it off screen and not make episodes of it, but why play video games if you're not going to make episodes? I know there's reasons for people who are not Let's Players, but as a Let's Player, it is a good, efficient use of time, and I have to create a backlog anyways. As I keep mentioning, this is like my backlog recording day, so it's gonna be like the backlog week for you guys. It'll be like a special set of weeks where Yessik bitches about backlogs constantly, which is pretty much no different than what I normally do. Yessik bitches might as well be the name of my channel. Oh Jesus, that didn't go as well as it could have. That went about as well as it could have, on the other hand. And I just get an MP increase because apparently there is no more gear left for me to get in this area. It doesn't sound too dubious if you ask me. Are any of these Doombuses? No? Okay, this is just a room with a few balls, spiky balls, and treasure chests. And treasure chests. And treasure balls. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know at all. I don't know pretty much the same things you don't know. And some things you do know, and some things you don't know. You know, we share a lot of common ground in a lot of ways. The homing boxes, which are actually my favorite. I think they're the easiest to kill, and and pretty much the easiest to dodge as well. For some reason, the fact that they track you always makes them easier to deke out. Well, except for in certain situations. Just covering my ass. Ow. Because if not, it gets all drafty down there. I have to cover it. Why do you think people wear pants? It's not because they're comfortable. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Whoa! That is not what I meant to do. That whole room was actually a lot sketchier than it had to be. Just making sure. That didn't seem quite centered enough as compared to most chests, so I thought I was better safe than sorry and should attack it. So, where do I have to go? Everywhere. Lovely. That's always an easy answer. Well, except for one, it isn't an easy answer. But that's besides the point. Free health here. I'm going to leave these two alive. They can be free health some other day. Ow, I really thought I had that. Okay. Just kill everything as fast as possible. Come on, Yessik, you can do it. All you need to do is make sure everything other than you is dead. That's a... No, I should make a game. I should program a game, and that should be the description. Make sure everything other than you is dead. It would be like a good kind of representation of all video games in general. Satirical look at video games, and action video games specifically. I don't need to kill them yet. I'm still not low on health or anything. 12 extra gold. And I can just warp. Warp speed ahead. See how good the fucking shinobi is? It has an ability almost as good as invincibility, does so much damage. An ability almost as good as invincibility. Get it? Because I said ability twice. Whoa. Well, I guess I just happened to land in a fairly good position there. Are you gonna fire at the ceiling? Yep. Believe me, I'm perfectly good with you firing at the ceiling. And another fairy chest. I'm glad I'm not skipping out on these rooms. I hope I haven't done so far, because it's only been this episode that I've been coming across them this fucking often. And that is all for this floor. And not only that, but I ended up at a good point to backtrack. Like, it isn't too far. Isn't too near or far. You'll always have SARS, and I'm probably being very insensitive to someone. Still have all the health remaining here. I will have to try to remember that for future reference. But either way, I can go down to the river to pray. Something about all the black sheep. I gotta listen to some of these songs that I keep quoting. I know plenty of songs. I know like a ton of Amanda Palmer, but they're not very useful songs in terms of words that you say come up to them and you can make them parodies easily. I know Steam Powered Giraffe fairly well. Come with me, I'll show you how to be a metal man. Come with me, I'll show you how to be a metal man. With the gears are winding and the fires are burning. When the world ticks around you, voices talking all the time. And you live for sleep, but you've never slept because you cannot sleep. Anyway, good song. I highly recommend you listen to Steam Powered Giraffe, especially if you're into comedy bands full of mimes who dress up in steampunk fashions and pretend to be robots. Now, I'm not sure that's not everyone's thing, I know, but definitely I definitely like it. Definitely I like it. Not to mention that was probably some of the worst singing I've ever done. I have a very hard time singing that song if I don't have the backing track. I don't know. Something about it. Something about it. So, into the forest. Into the damage. You know, because why not? I definitely took that damage on purpose, clearly. I figured I might as well give myself something to work towards. Because if not, I'm just wasting my time. It's just not challenging enough. I don't like that room at all. To be honest, I just don't like big spiky balls. I know I've said before that I really do like the big spiky balls, just like all the ladies clearly love the big spiky balls. Fuck you too. Goddamn wolf. You're beginning to be more like your father, Wolf. Wait, that's the wrong character. Oh, sure. Never been a big fan of Star Fox. I liked Star Fox 64, but since then it's kind of been all downhill in the worst way. I'm really hoping for a legit sequel to Star Fox 64. At some point, it would sell so well. What is Nintendo doing not making that sequel? I just don't understand. You want to get the fuck out of the floor? No? Okay, fair enough. I'll just leave. Not interested. Not interested in the journal. Not at all interested in the journal at all. Whew, that was almost rather close. Good thing I can still kill everything in the forest in one hit. Or else I could be in trouble here. Can probably kill everything everywhere other than... Well, that's not true. I couldn't kill everything in the Maya in one hit. No fighting. I can, however... Ah, I took a damage. It didn't really matter, and now I can actually farm these guys for extra health and gold. Or for extra health if I can avoid getting shot by them over and over again, which apparently I can't. And I even got shot by the last one before it died. Okay, let's completely ignore that and start over. Could we start again, please? I think you've made your point now. This isn't so as easy as I said before. So I'm making a Jesus Christ Superstar reference and singing a quick song to fill the time now. Yeah, that's pretty much my reasoning there. Maybe there's some turkey in here. I don't even need turkey. Maybe there's 20 gold in here. 30 gold, 36 goldish. Almost gold. Oh man. I'm gonna just pretend I did that shit on purpose. Ignore the word pretend. I did that shit on purpose. And didn't just not care if I took 20 damage. And I didn't just not care. Story of my goddamn life. Didn't not just caring. I'd read an autobiography named something like that. I'd have to rephrase it and play around with it a tiny bit, but it'd be a good name for a book. Whoa! Hey man, why don't you stop fucking around with spike balls? They'd be dangerous. They'd just get you killed by ninjas, really. That's all they're good for. And only a couple more directions left to go here. Once I find the boss room, I'll have an easy teleport out. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, 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 gold. It's a Dwarfish song. You can stand on the carnival sign? I had no idea. Oh, it's my favorite one. Unfortunately, I'm still no good at beating it. How many do I have left? I don't know. I don't even care. So close! I needed 2 more before I got the prize! Ugh. And the really enraging thing is there's an achievement for actually beating one of those clown games. And I do not have it because the only time I beat it was in the Humble Bundle version of the game. Fuck. And I did beat it in the Humble Bundle version of the game too. I swear I did. There we go. That guy's finally dead. That was the one who was just hanging out in the ground before. Take no damage. There we go. I'm surprisingly good at getting to those ones. I would think, I myself would think that I would be really fucking bad at that. And that is almost everything, so I know for a fact that the boss room is going to be down this way. Well, I'm pretty sure. I thought I looked at the map properly. Okay. Just take some hits and use invincibility frames to get down with the sickness. Fuck, get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Get some gold. And, I hate these. I guess I could just, like, run. Yeah. Okay. Probably worth it. Get some HP there anyways. Get some gold. Have a chance to fight Alexander sometimes. One time for your mind. And I do indeed get another thing there, you know. Map. IMAP file. Now what I'm trying to say is recipe. Yeah. Well, kind of an IMAP file, I guess. You could have like a blueprint in IMAP. Wow. That thing was just dying to give me health. I was going a bit further forward because I'm assuming there's going to be at least some treasure back here. Although it could be, I've been wrong before, and I am indeed wrong this time too. So this was an entirely worthless path to have a hiccup during. To take. 7 MP. Back to 72 out of 72, and I've explored this entire area. Time to fight some Alexander. Maybe if I just instantly teleport over to him? I can get into a position where he is above me. Just need to kill as many of these guys as possible while he is away. Ah. Did he hit me or did one of his things hit me? I don't know. Let's do this again. I just need to come up with a good strategy. The thing I have a hard time with in these fights isn't the evasion. I could evade a lot. It's getting them into a position where I can actually get some hits off without just dying. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. In this one, I have a problem with evasion, too, because all of these fuckers are so goddamn tough. There, I actually was in a position where I could have done some damage fairly easily. Fuck! One more try. These are so hard. I know that's not surprising to anyone, but they're so goddamn hard. Yeah, let's just run straight into him first thing. Okay, that was actually... Oh, I thought I was one level higher than that. Apparently not. If I had landed on the spikes, I may not have died there. Either way, I'm done with that for now. So back to the main area. Main area. There is a room that I haven't visited in the actual main castle place. So I think I will go there before I actually descend to hell. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Might want to actually equip a better sword. I know this one gives me armor, but... Oh. Fuck. Sometimes I just hate these rooms. They just don't give me enough of the screen to see to actually predict a good path. Like, if it zoomed out a tiny bit more, I'd be fine with it. Oh, I always suck so much at this. Or not. Haste rune for the helm. To the helm. To the sea? I don't know. Wish I could escape from my dreams of you. That would be To the Sea by Katzenjammer. Kind of a cool, I think it's a Norwegian band. Norwegian folk band. They have an accordion, violin, very high energy music. Most of the time. I'm glad that went so well. And I did indeed get back up to full health. I really expect that to be a Doomfist, because that one enemy seemed a bit too easy. Get the 12 gold! Get the 12 gold. 12 gold is amazing. And you as well. Actually, I missed quite a bit here, including the Neo-Kadir fight, which I've already done several times in the last episode or two, so I'm just going to avoid it this time. There is nothing worthwhile in here. Nothing at all. Ow. Except now maybe health. But then again, I'm unlikely to backtrack to get health, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the turkey leg from here. Teleport back to... Well, no, it's faster just to backtrack at this point. Yes. Yes! Oh, oh, oh. That was so satisfying. I'm like, I have 10,000 gold. I thought to myself, I have 10,000 gold. This time it's probably not worth it. Then I thought to myself, well, fuck it. And the well, fuck it definitely won over the argument, so I decided to do it, and that time I won. 1 in 3 chance, motherfuckers. Although I think the overall chances actually turn out to be lower than that, all things considered. Even though it doesn't really make any sense statistically. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it's slightly higher. I don't know. I have a hard time with statistics, and I'm pretty sure what I just said was entirely bullshit. Yeah. Whoa. Didn't really need that extra health, but I appreciate the sentiment anyways. I hate it when a room is this big. It makes me think there's some sort of secret I'm missing. But no, it's just like an arc to the left. An Ark of the Covenant. Covenant scares me. Can it stop having all its arcs? Teacher, the Covenant's being an asshole again. Can you take away its arcs? Oh. Oh. I don't like this at all. There's one of the... This is like one of those rooms from fucking purgatory. Okay, this is actually slightly better, believe it or not. Even though that's now stuck in a bullshit location where it's probably gonna kill me. Oh, that room was just no fun. You are dead. 148 health. I need to get some kills without taking any damage. Zombie Shinu. Oh, I have PAD. No spikes! This is the perfect setup to actually fight this boss. Oh! Thank you, goddamn game. My throat is getting a bit bleh. So, 1 second. Okay, probably a bit better now. I also need this extra MP. I've been using a fair amount recently. Just need to recover some health. That's why I'm here. And remember, no spikes. I keep getting all nervous about these spikes, but I don't need to. Because I'm the happiest man in the world. I'm glad they stopped for a second after they dash. This room would be a hell of a lot harder if they didn't. Although I still want to actually explore the rest of this area. Just cause I'm really interested in getting the extra treasure and maybe getting like 30,000 to spend on leveling up before fighting the boss. Even though I have the absolute perfect setup to currently fight. Sky Sword. Is that like Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow? I heard people actually liked that movie. I really actually hated that movie. Gotta admit. Maybe I'm wrong and I just heard somebody say they liked that movie and maybe it's critically really despised. But, could be wrong again. I can't believe I realized right before the boss fight that I am... Oh. I really should have been able to do that without taking damage. Oh well, shit happens. Rather not go across that room for no particular reason. This is another one of those super easy fairy chests, especially when you have I'll say two dashes. Oh fuck, okay, yeah, I actually got confused by the cages on the ceiling into taking damage. Okay, fortunately there was a spare turkey in there, that kind of makes up for the damage. Man, apparently they just really want me to read these fucking logs. There we go, spare health, spare treasure. By spare treasure I mean somebody else's treasure that I'm currently just stealing. I don't know who this castle belongs to, or who put all the fucking treasure here, but I'd assume it has to be someone, right? There we go. Man, there's just nothing in here. There's not even a secret passage? Okay. Maybe there's a new type of secret passage that's even harder to see, like you can't see it. That is not what I meant to do. Okay, so I did a fair amount of damage. Oh man, I actually managed to clear it out. I am actually really happy about that because that does take me back up to full health. And have I explored everything down here? Almost. I've almost explored this entire fucking castle. Man, that is nuts. I'm glad I saved this for another episode. Because this is a lot of stuff that I am currently doing. That I'm currently ding, motherfucker, ding. Bow, 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 bow. That barely works as well as burn. Kinda does, though. Don't I get extra... Oh, another one of these, huh? Okay, so don't get confused. These cages, you can actually land on them. Okay, better. Like butter. Seriously, this is everything? That's all I get for exploring everything? 20,000? I hate to say it, but I'm actually kind of disappointed. That seems like it's a bit of a ripoff. Have pretty much killed everything as well. There is one room with, or two rooms with more enemies in them, maybe even three. But I left those because they only had enemies in them. This room is completely empty for me. I don't really need the ability to teleport, I just need the ability to do tons of damage. Tons o damage. Orgasm damage. I'm trying to combine the word orgasm and damage, but it's not working out very well for me. I'm trying my hardest. So, pretty much right now, I am just working on doing as much damage as possible while still having lots of lifesteal fodder. And look at all that lifesteal fodder. As long as I keep killing people, I should be good for health. This is why I love having PAD for this. I can just corner the fucking Herodotus chunks, for lack of a better word, and do this. And look at all that health. I'm still at... Yeah, fucking A, beat it. Easiest setup for beating Herodotus. Shinobi with fuck tons of health. Or with fuck tons of PAD. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But just gathering the extra gold because I might as well. Only at 27,000, huh? It's kind of a disappointing amount. 2 health upgrades. That's real good. That's pretty much ideal. And since I've cleared out the whole area... do I want to go to New Game Plus? Because if I beat the boss, I go to New Game Plus. And I don't necessarily want to. I think I might want to instead farm. So I think I'm gonna kill myself. No, I'm gonna fight the boss. I'm not gonna fucking pussy out of this shit. Even though I just took tons of damage, so I'm probably gonna die to the boss. That was very stupid, actually. But I'm gonna fight the boss anyways. At least this gives me a decent excuse of why I died. I haven't fought this boss for quite a long time. I remember him being really easy. Of course, I have the wrong setup for him. Because if I were gonna fight the boss, if I thought I was gonna fight the boss to begin with, I would have definitely not had lifesteal runes on, and probably like no, not grace runes, but something that would help me in combat, more jumps, maybe more gold. I'd have treasure runes on, and just trying to get as much MP and HP recovery as possible. Now I remember this guy being fairly easy as long as you backdash almost after every time he attacks, or almost after every time you attack him. So I'm not getting much health here, but I am getting a fair amount of MP, so I can teleport here or there, here and there. Herodotus. And instantly journal entry 25! If you guys want, you can pause over and over again. No. That's a fairly short line of people, gotta say. Johannes. Perfect. How many sons and daughters have been lost? Not that many, really. A fair amount. A fair amount. Banff Springs Resort. Sorry, that's something I say here and there. Need to get to the other side of him here. He's just being a bit too much bullshit for me. There we go. Oh. Come on. Come on, fucker. Oh, Jesus. I should have teleported there. Oh, and I could only take 2 hits? Oh, well. I don't feel very bad about that. I can always fight him again after I clear out the entire dungeon again. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.